Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Scorpio? The Star. Aquarius energy at the foundation. What a way to start, Scorpio. The Star is all about hope. This is you being in the spotlight, Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily have to be the world stage kind of spotlight. It could be. A lot of you could be in the spotlight. I wouldn't doubt it. But it's just more the energy of you being in the spotlight of your life. You are now the main character in your life and many other people's lives, Scorpio. Individuals who actually didn't want to see you step into this energy. They invested their energy into making sure that you didn't step into this energy. But this is all about miracles taking place, Scorpio, on a daily occurrence now that you've moved into this energy. The overall energy framing this reading, Scorpio, is a renewal of hope. That's what the Star card means. You are also under divine guidance. You have been guided to this point in your life. Everything has culminated to right now, Scorpio. You're entering a very harmonious, inspirational time in your life. There's also an energy of relief here, where you finally feel the pressure of the past, the resistance that you were facing has seemingly all come to an end. You've crossed the threshold. They cannot touch you anymore, Scorpio. You've embraced your power, your purpose, and exactly who you are and what you're supposed to be in this lifetime, or enough of it to know which direction you need to be going. What do we have at the sacral for Scorpio, please? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the sacral. Scorpio, a lot of you were told that the things that you really wanted to do your entire life, the things you've maybe even been dreaming about since you were a kid, you were told that all of these things were unrealistic, that there's just no way that this is what you're supposed to be doing. But now you're starting to see that this was a sabotaging energy in your life. These energies always knew that you could do exactly what it is you were talking about doing even when you were a child. I feel a lot of these individuals here have seen where you're going. If you have wicked parents that have spent your lifetime creating problems and resistance in your life, maybe they got a tarot reading on you when you were a child. Maybe they went to a psychic. Maybe they heard something along the way of what you were to become. And there was something about your journey and where you're going that made them feel a sense of unease. I feel that you're a whistleblower, Scorpio, in some capacity here. You're somebody who speaks truth. You're somebody who stands up for the underdog, stands up for the people that are being pushed down by their families, by society. Good people who should be on top of the wheel, helping guide other people. You're seeing now how there's a whole collective of Scorpios just like yourself that have had to go down the same path. Kind-hearted individuals that were disillusioned into stepping into their real power and their purpose. Now all standing up collectively, seeing exactly what took place here. This is you, Scorpio, being very honest with yourself about who you actually really are. You're a born leader, Scorpios. You have the energy of influence that people need in their lives, influence that has the potential to change the entire collective. This is you stepping directly into your power, into your purpose, not allowing anybody to speak down on you and your journey and your path. You are the living embodiment of truth, Scorpio. This is why people look to you for guidance, because you speak truth. But you do it in a way where people are actually able to gather hope and step into alignment with their own personal truth. This is you stepping into alignment with your passions, your creativity, no longer feeling isolated or manipulated by any of these individuals. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with that Queen of Swords. What do we have at the solar plexus? Actually, too many cards. We're going to put both these back. What do we have at the solar plexus? Knight of Pentacles at the solar plexus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Knight of Pentacles, Scorpio is one of my favorite cards in the deck because this is like a tank. This energy gets to where it's going to. It's very slow moving, but this is somebody who's on the path. This is somebody who's holding the vision. This is somebody who sees the light at the end of the tunnel. This is a very reliable, patient, hard-working energy, Scorpio. You have a very methodical, thorough energy about you, Scorpios. This is why you're the best at what you do. You've taken the time to learn your crafts. The manner by which you move is very, very deliberate. And, you know, I remember a few months back, I can't remember what reading it was. God, it could have possibly been even last year. But there was a reading I did, I think it was for Scorpios, where I was talking about moving in a deliberate manner. And when you move in a deliberate manner, this is the result of being fully tuned in and aligned to your higher self and fully tapped into your intuition. You don't allow outside circumstances to influence the messages you're getting through your intuition and from your higher self. So when you move in this deliberate manner, you just know, you just have full faith and trust that what you're getting from the divine God through your intuition in terms of guidance is spot on. It is correct. And Scorpios, you know, I speak from experience here around this. Obviously, as an intuitive tarot reader, I've had to learn how to refine my intuition as much as I possibly can. Outside of tarot, in my day-to-day life, I navigate in a deliberate manner. I just move. I don't hesitate. It's helped me manifest the life that I was always told that I probably wouldn't be able to achieve. By just listening to my higher self and not listening to the noise and traffic around me. Scorpios, it's very important that you move in a very methodical, very deliberate manner. Do whatever you have to clear out that intuition. Make it your best friend because it is, Scorpios. It's your secret weapon, and they don't want you to know that. And who is they? Literally everyone. What do we have at the heart, please? And we have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Martin Ocelot. Martin was a skilled Aztec sorcerer and businessman who predicted the arrival of the Spaniards to Montezuma II. He continued practicing divination and healing during the Spanish occupation and became extremely wealthy with numerous estates of his own. Martin was pressured to convert to Christianity and subsequently told to stop giving prophecies, which were considered a form of heresy. An inquisitor from Spain had him arrested and sentenced to exile. The ship he was on disappeared at sea, and he was never heard from again. It took the Inquisition over a year to find and inventory Martin's vast fortune in property and gold. The Knight of Cups represents a proposition or an invitation. It can indicate a friend or ally, but the negative aspect of the card suggests exaggerations, lies, or secrets. Martin was a peaceful healer who built a huge business empire from his work. His prophecies were revered by the Aztec noble class and the Spanish alike. Wow, that really goes along with what I'm picking up here, Scorpio. You guys are building something of integrity. You guys are building something that is meant to heal other people. Exactly what I picked up in this reading. Some of you could be tarot readers. Some of you could be psychics. You don't have to be, though. You could work in the spiritual field. You could be artists. There's just something you do that is of a great healing nature to others. And there's people out there, Scorpios, that want to disappear you. They want you to stop. Scorpios, don't allow people to put you in a box. Don't allow people to think they can define who you are and what you do. Okay? Anybody who tries to do that is really just showing their hand to you. Because something tells me that you don't do that to other people. You just keep to yourself. You keep your nose to the grindstone. You keep pushing forward. Moving in silence is the best way to go, Scorpios. Don't waste your time, because at the end of the day, that's really what they want from you. They want to feel your energy. They want you to waste your time on them. It makes them feel significant in a world where they feel completely lost and hopeless. Keep forward focused, Scorpios. Keep going. Don't allow anybody to tell you who you are. You are under divine guidance. You will always, from now until the end of your life, Scorpios, always have somebody try to come onto your path, sent to you by the devil himself, to see if they can sway you or knock you off your path. You are a great victory that the devil has yet to feel, Scorpios. Don't give that victory to the devil or any of his minions. Keep it pushing. A lot of you are moving towards great abundance and wealth, are building solid foundations, because you're the type of people who will do good with it, Scorpios. You'll build a generational legacy. You'll lay out a path for all those who come behind you. You'll help people who are worthy of your divine help. I don't sense any arrogance from you, Scorpios. All I sense is a very grounded energy. All I get is an energy from you that wants to help change the world for the better. This has nothing to do with materialism or greed. It just has to do with making sure you have the materials you need to pull this off. Period. And Scorpios, there's no one better for the job. However this shows up in your life, in whatever field it is in your life. What do we have at the throat? King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Scorpio, you're in this very emotionally balanced energy. This is an energy of stoicism, exactly the energy that I picked up here with this Knight of Cups at the heart. Scorpios, you're like this strong force working behind the scenes. Very instinctive and very intuitive. High vibrational Scorpios are capable of a very high level of spiritual development. This is the path you're stepping into now, or you're heading towards this energy. It just depends where you are on the timeline. You're all going to be a little different. You also all have a very good sense of humor. This is also helping you to navigate this energy. I've never met a Scorpio that wasn't achingly hilarious. Two of the funniest people I ever knew were my two grandmothers, both of them Scorpios, my father's side and my mother's side. True Phoenix rising from the ashes energy here, Scorpio. What do we have at the third eye? Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy, Lord of unstable effort. You're starting to have a lot of truth around these very deceptive, underhanded energies that have been working in your lives behind the scenes, in spirit, through these individuals, family members, friends, romantic relationships. You've dealt with a lot of betrayals in your life, Scorpios. But there is an energy here now, Scorpios, of you breaking free of this energy. There's also an energy of the truth being revealed to you around who all these people were and who it is they were actually working for. Some of them are going to try and come back and make things right. This is only because the entity attachments they have, Scorpios, are leaving them. Leaving their useless vessels. Their vessels have completely failed them in the mission to stop you from aligning with your purpose and becoming an inspiration for other individuals who are in your lives or inside the collective, however it shows up for you. And the Scorpio energy, it's so inspiring and so influential. It doesn't have to be a whole collective of thousands of people that you influence. It could literally be one person that you have one conversation with, and that person goes out into the world, remembers what you said, and they do something with that. Maybe they pass that information along, and it keeps going. There's an evolutionary side to your energy, Scorpios. The full potential of your energy and how far it reaches cannot be comprehended. That's the kind of energy you encompass, Scorpios. All you have to do is just become the best version of yourself and allow the divine to do the rest. What do we have at the crown, please? Too many cards. What do we have at the crown? 10 of Wands at the crown, Sag energy. Lord of oppression. All of you Scorpios have been living in the energy of sacrifice, sacrificing yourself for the betterment and the happiness of others. This is all changing now, Scorpio. You're starting to see now that all these people did was drain you of your life force. Cinderella energy is what I'm picking up here. You are the one. Doesn't matter how young or old you are, Scorpios. It just doesn't matter. Spirit doesn't age. That's an illusion. The only difference is the older you get, the stronger the illusion will become, because they don't want you to ever wake up to the truth of who you are. But I promise you that if you feel like you've been held back from what you're supposed to become, it's because you're supposed to be doing something great. This is an energy of freedom. I feel the path is clearing. You need to keep moving forward. The energy inside the collective right now is very chaotic. Let's just put it that way. There's a lot of distractions. It's very important you stay focused on your goals. Make sure you're writing things down as you're going so you're not forgetting things. Set little benchmarks for yourself so you're progressing forward a little bit each day in this Knight of Pentacles energy in a very methodical fashion. See, when you move in a methodical manner, you don't have to get everywhere tomorrow or have everything done by next week. No. Moving in a methodical manner is when you lay out a plan and you take each step captive, one by one. Slow movements, Scorpios. By the time you get to your goals, those other individuals would have started and stopped multiple times because they're trying to move faster than you and everybody else. You are competing with no one, Scorpios. No one can compete with you, but they're going to make you feel like you need to compete with everybody else. You just compete with who you were yesterday. Just try to be a little better than you were yesterday. That's it. That's all you need to do, Scorpios. Everything else is a distraction. The only person you're competing with in this world is the person that you were yesterday. Period. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot, please? Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, folklore at the foundation. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Alistair at the sacral. This Eight of Swords energy is further touching on this Ten of Wands energy here. There's an energy of liberation. There's an energy of freedom here, Scorpios. You're free to move however you need to. There's no more restriction. All these individuals are too preoccupied as a result of all the negative karma they projected towards you. The divine has cleared them out of the way, has them wrapped up with some other affairs. They're on their road to judgment is really what it comes down to, Scorpios. I also feel that a lot of these individuals that were coming up against you, trying to create resistance on your path, are dealing with issues in their mentals. It's like they've been trapped inside a prison, mentally speaking, that is a reflection of all the horrors that they've projected into your life. So really, it's like they're inside a horror house that they don't know that they actually created. They're being faced with their own demons. The demons that live inside them have now come over for dinner. It was self-imposed. They did it to themselves. They were just so arrogant they never thought that anything would happen to them. That's an illusion that the devil created in their life. The devil used them to see if they could actually stop you. They failed the devil, so now they have to pay up. The devil always knew that they wouldn't be able to stop you. But the devil doesn't need to stop you. He just needs to slow you down, run out that life clock. They may have got away with some years, Scorpios, but the divine's helping you make up for all of that now as you move into this new timeline. But you're also seeing now how everything happened in a divine manner. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're right on time, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles at the solar plexus, standing right in your power. There's no rush. King of Cups in reverse energy, Alistair at the sacral. So we have King of Cups upright, and now we have it as a reversal. This is a very manipulative, emotionally abusive individual. Very, very volatile. This is you now seeing these individuals underneath this Queen of Swords at the sacral for who they truly are. Seeing now that they were, in fact, trying to stop you from aligning with your purpose, your passions, your creativity. They did it on purpose. They sought to gain from this, Scorpios, from the devil himself. But now, Eight of Swords at the foundation, they're imprisoned with the horrors they tried to bring into your life. It's just them, all their demons, and the devil, all inside a little horror house they had prepared for you. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? The Chariot, Andras, Cancer energy. I'm getting a strong mother vibe from this reading here. For a lot of you, this was your mother. Just whenever I see this Chariot card from this deck, it just reminds me of a mother creating struggles for you unnecessarily behind the scenes without you knowing it. Sower of discord, slayer of men. This individual is a very, very bitter, hateful individual. They didn't accomplish much in their life, or they lost everything. And they think it's unfair that you get to step inside this kind of energy and manifest on a dime. And what's so grossly delusional here, Scorpios, is that they think it should actually be them that's in this energy. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to lose your direction, Scorpios. This person was a very domineering, aggressive individual in your life. Passive-aggressive for some of you, so think about who that might be. This person wanted to keep you in a box. For some of you, this is like a parent who would rather you just come and live with them and stay with them and be stuck inside misery with them forever. They cannot stand to see you doing great, Scorpios. That's why they went to great lengths to try and stop you. It's not your fault, Scorpios, that they decided not to treat their mental illness, but it is your fault if you allow that to affect you and your life. Allow these struggles to empower you. Your struggles are significant. Not a lot of people have been through what you've been through, so own it. Use it to your advantage. Help other people. You have something that most do not. There was a reason why you were put through this, because you were the right person for the job, Scorpio. You signed this contract before you even came here. Zogan, Virgo energy, 8 of Pentacles, unnatural passions. This is an energy that wants you to lack ambition. This is very much the complete opposite of the energy that you encompass right now. This is an uninspirational person, very, very unreliable. Doesn't use any of their skills that they were blessed with by the divine. This is also somebody who has no focus. Again, the opposite of what you have. You move in a methodical fashion. Focus is your middle name. 8 of Pentacles in reverse energy is a lazy energy too. It's an energy that doesn't want to work. I feel like these individuals would rather see you like that. See, these are narcissistic individuals that would rather see you in your worst, so they know that there's always someone worse than them, right? That's what a narcissist is. There always has to be someone who is worse off than them. So they have a point of supply. And then we have the Ace of Swords, Yamabel, affinity and friendship from the Angel Tarot. This is an energy of raw power and victory. You've seen things clearly now. You have a mental clarity that you've never had before, Scorpios. Your mind is very powerful. I can actually feel it. You're very clear. You're very focused. You're very determined. And you're going to get wherever it is you've been trying to get to. What do we have at the throat, please, from the Angel Tarot? 5 of Wands. God listening in concealment. Politics and ambition. Wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. This is an energy of success and harmony. It's very important, Scorpios, that you avoid any sort of conflict these individuals try to bring into your life. You do not give them an audience. You keep it pushing. They're always going to try and pull you back in, Scorpios. They may try to give you gifts, give you opportunities that you don't need. May try to help you, may try to make you feel like you need help, but you don't. You only need help from the divine and your spirit guides, like we picked up. It leads you to a very abundant, fulfilling life where you're in alignment with your higher self and your purpose. You're manifesting on a dime. You're helping raise the collective vibration. Of course, they're going to keep coming for you. But the only thing that you need to understand is, Scorpios, they will never stop. You'll just become more aware of it. So it's very important you know this. Cut these individuals out of your life for good, Scorpios, and keep it pushing. What do we have at the third eye from the Angel Tarot, please? Too many cards. Okay, actually too many cards. Wow. And there it is. Knight of Swords, horror hell. The all-pervading God, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Intellectual richness. Protects fertility of women. Makes children respectful toward their parents. This is all about making deliberate moves, Scorpio, just like I said. This is somebody who is very action-oriented. This is a fast-thinking soldier. That's the energy that you encompass. Very incisive. This is also the energy of some sort of lifestyle change you are making. Perhaps it's to be in the energy of moving in a much more deliberate manner. What do we have at the crown, please, to close this out for Scorpios? 9 of Wands, Hahasia, Sag energy. At the crown, right underneath that 10 of Wands. And goes along perfectly with what I've been getting here, Scorpios. God, the impenetrable secret, universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelation of mysteries. And here's that angel clearing your path for you, Scorpios. 9 of Wands is an energy of keeping and maintaining boundaries. It's a very, very persistent energy. It's also a very resilient energy. This is somebody who's a great test of faith because they persisted forward despite any of the setbacks they faced. This is a very determined energy. You are going to get to where you're going to, Scorpios. This right here is how you're going to do it. Godspeed, Scorpio. Godspeed. Scorpio, this is the energy that's available to you. Should you choose to accept, depending on where you are on this timeline. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donation, Scorpios. Take care.